in Scraps. And I'm going to share with you a way that I like to embellish my cards, and it gives it quite a unique look, and I can make everything match or complement the way I choose. I live in a small community, and there's not a lot of scrapping resources available. We do have a Michael's, we do have a Walmart, but for everything else I have to drive about an hour and 15, 20 minutes away or mail order. When I'm creating projects in the middle of the night, sometimes it is simply not possible to get in the car and find these places, and even if I did, they wouldn't be open. So I was looking at Walmart on their shelves, and I found white, soft, and easy hem tape. It is 100% polyester, but it comes in a 3-yard package for around $2. And I thought I'd play with it. Brought it home, and what I discovered was very, very satisfying. I usually take the whole skein or the whole cardboard 3 yards of the white tape and put it in water. The next thing I do is I boil it, and I'll boil it for 10 minutes. After it's boiled, 5 minutes. After it's boiled for 5 minutes, I'll let it sit in the hot water for approximately another 5 minutes. Then I'll stir it up. At that point, I can take it out, block the water, and color it any way I choose to. Now, let's start the process. They're moving out of the microwave, and be very, very careful. It's extremely hot. We're going to take it and put it down on a pad, and I'm going to feel it right around this. Quite a bit softer. The hand to it is just different than it was. So now I'll take and put it down on my paper towel, move the cup. Once it's on a paper towel, it does tend to cool down quite quickly. You can see it drapes with the one with the sizing does not drape. So now I'm going to blot the water out of it for extra water, and I'm going to find with the jar. I love my mat here, my nonstick mat, but I was not paying attention, and I accidentally ran the rotary cutter through it, so it's kind of toast. But again, that was at night, and I discovered in my kitchen I had Reynolds parchment paper. It's a nonstick finish. It also keeps the moisture from soaking through to my cutting mats on my table. And the best part, I can swat it up and throw it away. It comes in the baking section for the grocery store. Again, I got this at Walmart, I did steal it from my husband. He's the cookie baker in our house, and he doesn't have fun with it, but that's okay. Now we're going to ink our ribbon. I'm going to use 2 different types. I'm going to use my Tim Holtz Distress, and I'm going to show you what it looks like if you use a Copic or a Copic marker. Now, the ribbon does not have to be totally dry for this to work. I actually like it better when it's slightly damp. And I'm going to take it, and the first one I'm going to show you is the Copic. I take my broad nib and just simply run it down, and I can go over it until I realize that it's dark enough, matches whatever I want it to. But the reality being, sometimes we don't have Copic markers at our house at night. So you can use a distress ink if you have that. A little bit easier process. I just simply put it down on my paper and run it over my ribbon. And move it right next to it. I can keep going back and forth over it. You can see the difference between the two. Again, the distress is a little bit, just like the distress inks, a little bit dim, a little bit dull, and my Copic inks are a little bit brighter. After I finished the other video, I realized I had some Bic markers. They're not approved for fabric. However, I have to say, I went upstairs and tried them. Oh my goodness. And they are very reasonably priced. I've blown water on it, and they don't come off. And you can see the difference. I've got the Copic here, a distressed here and this here. The biggest difference that I'm finding with all three of these is that with the distressed ink, it still stays very soft. The Copic, it gets a little bit stiffer, and same with the Grit. But for what I'm going to use it for, I think it's wonderful to be able to have this in a pinch at least. And, oh, I almost forgot the best secret. Little shimmer mist, and it's just gorgeous. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.